Hey there everyone, it is Max here, and we are back with some more Brandon Herrera's Darwin Awards. We are now on the 13th episode. We're slowly working our way up to the more recent stuff. This one's only 2 years old here, so yeah, we'll be definitely skipping the ad. Let's see, what happened last time? Basically, people making more and more mistakes and lots of explosives and... oh boy. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of problems happening this time. I can already tell from this image here. Like, blip, we already are definitely having some tannerite explosion fails. Pretty much par for the course. Any bets there'll be a wedding of some kind happening too? Only one way to find out. Let's get this started. If you enjoy, please do leave a like. If you don't, hey, leave a dislike. If there's anything you want to comment on or anything you want to suggest on for me to react in the future, please put it in the comments. And please do subscribe to help build up my community and to follow along more for the future. Let's go, Brandon. What's happening this time?
It's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, that's not what you want to hear.
What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers, and welcome back to another episode of the Darwin Awards. As I like to say here on the channel, guns are awesome. Idiots, on the other hand, not so much. When you put the two of those things together, you might get the winner of what we call a Darwin Award. If you're not familiar with the idea of a Darwin Award, it's when somebody does something so stupid that it removes them from the gene pool and the fittest continue to survive. In this episode, we're gonna have explosions, negligence,
Best ones.
discharges, maybe even our first knife Darwin Award. So strap on in for another episode
A knife Darwin Award? How? That's gotta be very rare.
as we use dark comedy as a tool to teach gun and weapon safety. Now,
Because it's better to learn from others' mistakes instead of just your
if
own.
you're a little squeamish to graphic content, don't worry. This video has been appropriately blurred and censored to comply with YouTube guidelines. Also not to permanently scar the teenagers that are undoubtedly in the audience. Trust me, guys. I grew up in the live leak generation. That
Ah, yes, live leak.
shit ain't good for you. So without further ado, let's jump on into our first video. So in this video, we have what's called a confidence drill, which is where you put other students downrange of the students that are shooting and put them right next to the target to build their confidence. Ironically, it also takes away any
That sounds extremely stupid to do, and you should never do that.
confidence I have that you have a good instructor. All right, guys, safe for now.
Ooh, and that's why you don't do that.
Now, he had very little reaction to that, but that man was just shot in the arm. If you go back, you can see the moment where his sleeve ripples a bit and his arm drops a little. A+ to this fucking stud who reacts like Arnold when he was the T-1000 in Terminator. Just gets
Gotta,
shot and... Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta admit, holy cow, he just stood there and took it. Got fully winged and just not even a peep.
Yeah, I guess that happened. But we also have this video that shows the aftermath of him taking a round. Thankfully, you know, it's training ammo, it's ball ammo, full metal jacket. It's not like a hollow point or anything, so it's not going to be gnarly. But it's just a clean in and out. It's still not great.
Dang.
There's a reason we don't do these fucking drills.
He's lucky it didn't go through a bone or something.
Fortunately, it was just a clean in and out, and the worst thing that comes out of this is homeboy's fucked up some nice tattoos. But yeah, basically his buddy just gave him the Kyle Rittenhouse Gage Grosskreutz special. Except this guy wasn't even a prohibited person chasing a minor with a gun. By the way, speaking of Gage Grosskreutz, did you see like a month ago he got hit by a fucking car? So for this next one, we've got
Okay, that's some bad luck right
a
there.
guy here at a skeet shooting range. Real quick for those unaware, skeet shooting is where you have a shotgun, you go out in a place where they throw clay discs, and you shoot them out of the air.
Oh, I had a chance to do that once. That's fun.
Pretty fun if you never tried it. This gentleman, however, looks like he's about to awkwardly shoot a shotgun with one hand held extended.
Don't do that.
You know where this is going.
That is a very awkward spot for that to land.
That couldn't have more perfectly gone in a precarious place. Used to be an adventurer
That is a precariously placed posterior position.
like you, till I took a shotgun to the ass. This guy was about to find out exactly what it means to get your back blown out. Thankfully, in this
Not in the fun way.
case, it was just a single barrel shotgun, but could you imagine if it was a double barrel? You had one of those barrels still loaded and chambered and ready to go. We should probably go over the rules of firearm safety real quick, just because this
And that thing doesn't have a trigger guard, so if that actually hit, I don't know, like a high rock or boulder or something, that could have gone off.
clearly violated one of those. Treat every weapon as if it is loaded. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Know your target and what's behind it, and never point a gun at anything you are not willing to destroy. think we know which one was violated, unless he was willing to destroy his own asshole. That came out wrong. Speaking
Hey, you know, hey, different strokes for different folks. Also, that being said, it's not entirely his fault. Gravity did most of the work.
of the RPG, you might notice mine has been moved recently. Oh yeah, we're doing that video. At time of recording, we may or may not have already finished that video, and it may or may not have been fucking awesome. So be sure you're subscribed, because you're not gonna miss what happens on Monday.
I should look at what happened with that.
Anyhow, moving on to this gem of a video. So this gentleman wants to try something, and he's in this video, recording himself wearing a bulletproof vest.
That's not a good idea. I don't know what the idea is, but it's not a good idea.
You know where this is going.
I want to try something new. You know? I'm running this town, niggas just shooting niggas left and right. I want to see how it felt when I was shooting niggas.
He wants to feel what it was like when he was shooting ninjas. What?
Oh dear. Yeah, ninjas.
What an odd thing to say on social media.
Gang shit.
It was not gang shit.
I'm okay.
That has to be the fakest shot I've ever seen. There's no way that's real.
Exactly what
For
part?
one thing, he had the gun like right up against his belly. Where did the bullet go if it bounces?
Part of shooting yourself in the chest is gang shit. This is why women live longer than men.
That had to have been a
This is
blank.
why men live longer than men who do gang shit. So sorry to break the immersion, but I'm like almost 100% sure this video is fake. He's probably using either just a primer or a blank. There's a few reasons I believe this. Notice that even though he's holding it awkward as fuck, like he's giving the pistol no real support, it still has pretty much no recoil.
Right? And not to mention he drops like instantly and almost a little before the shot happened, if I could say, a little bit. Not to mention there would be a lot more damage to that plate than just that. There would be an entire dent in there from what we've seen from prior people's testing of shots. That is just gunpowder.
Now on the vest, there's just like a little mark and not really, there's not a visible hole, even just in the fabric or like the plate carrier. And the most telling part, that pistol doesn't even begin to cycle. At least he's not lying when he says that he's okay.
I'm okay.
For the record,
Yeah, definitely just doing it for views.
even if you're wearing body armor that can stop a bullet, never a good idea to just, try it out yourself. It's bad juju for one, and for two, well, we'll talk about another instance where that just really doesn't go well later. Now, this next one's a little fucked, but it's probably one of my favorites just because of how bizarre it is. My man's appears to be at a gas station checking out the fine assortment of gas station quality knives. But the real question is, how do you know if a knife is sharp?
You would use a piece of paper or something, wouldn't you? I'm sorry, what did you just undo? What did you think was gonna happen, numbnuts?
Well, the answer is
He literally just poked himself with a little pricker. What the frick, man? What were you thinking?
obvious. Yeah,
This was definitely an inner thoughts moment coming out.
flick it out and then you press it into your own stomach just to see if it goes in. My favorite part is the fucking audacity he has to be surprised that he stabbed himself.
Oh?
What did you think was going to happen? This dude straight up let his invasive thoughts win. You know what knives are. You know what happens when you push them into soft objects. You are not, in fact, built different, my boy. What a fucking tool. Speaking of tools, though, if you're a tool guy, you'll probably like Warwood tools.
Ah,
They're family-owned and
time. We're gonna
operated
skip
business
it.
for the last 160
We'll watch them when they get a little more modern, but 2 years out, I think we're good.
didn't have at least one error. New sponsor of the channel, so go ahead and give them some love down in the description and the pinned comment where you could find the link to their website. Thank you to Warwood Tools, and back to Darwin Awards. Now, it wouldn't be a proper Darwin Awards video if we didn't have at least one Arab wedding celebration.
Here we go. I think it's been a couple since we've actually seen one.
Here we have our Jameer Doe #1, who has an excellent
Jameer
taste
Doe.
in firearms, by the way. He's rocking a Yugo underfolder, AK M92, to be precise. And they're doing the Arab celebration thing of course, shooting up in the air, forgetting that bullets come down. All seems to be going fairly well, until he forgets where his muzzle is and Squeezes off one.
Oh no!
Level.
Oh no!
Probably gonna have to censor that fall a little bit, but
That's not
homie
good.
just. Oh, it's lights out. Did he died? I mean, honestly, he might have survived. Like, weirder things have happened, right? But that was
stupid. What the hell, man?
Now, this video has been circulating quite a lot in the last week or two. A lot of people are actually saying that it was premeditated murder. That just that angle of the gun coming down and firing perfectly aligning with that
Maybe, because he straight up he aimed at that sucker.
dude's noggin seemed like it was intentional. To me, my thoughts are, how did Obi-Wan put it?
These last points, too accurate for sand people.
I'm, of course, referring to the something terrible has happened quote.
What?
Why, which one did you use? Now, if you think Arab wedding celebrations are a little crazy, just wait till you see the Chechen weddings.
Guns and weddings don't mix, dang it.
Jesus. I love how everybody just immediately turns and looks like, what the fuck? No, I say Chechen as a joke. I have no idea what part in, that part of the world that this happened in, but holy shit. The Eastern European cut
Some guy shaving in the back or something?
of The Wedding Singer. I play in a band. Oh, really? What do you play? Well, of course, the PKM. As I've said before in clips like this in the past.
Yeah, there's just some random dude without a shirt on and a towel, or it's like looking like he just got done shaving or working out or something.
Where people fire weapons indoors, but especially
No, he's got a beard, so he's definitely not done shaving.
in this particular clip. I really hope that this is a one-story
Hey, it's RPG back.
building, because otherwise that would be hella inconsiderate for your upstairs neighbors. PKMs are dope, but maybe don't fire them indoors uninvited.
Right.
Although the PKM is dope. It's basically just an upside-down AK if you've never taken a look at one. It's also designed by Kalashnikov as well. A lot of people don't know that. And if
An upside down AK. That's a weird thing to envision.
weapon design stuff like that interests you, I hope you know you can get your start in gun weapons technology over at sdi.edu. They're the main sponsor of the channel, so you can check them out down in the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Now, another staple of Darwin
thankfully
Awards
that's a pretty
is, of course,
quick one.
doing dumb shit with tannerite.
Oh my god.
Because nothing says safety like binary explosives far too close. This next video, no exception. So
Of
let's
course.
You ready? Ready. All right. Let's see
At least this guy's smart enough to be behind something.
what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do here?
2 pounds of explosives at 22,000 feet per second.
First off, damn, that's an interesting scope on that Mosin Nagant. Second of all, 2 pounds of binaries at that range isn't necessarily
Say 2 pounds or 2 piles?
reasonable if it was just the binaries and not inside of an appliance that's basically made of shrapnel.
Oh boy.
That's gonna leave a mark. What's funny though is that the guy who's shooting he's got the right idea. He's bladed against what appears to be a concrete wall. Very little of his body actually exposed, and then when it goes off, he ducks behind the wall. His fucking buddy though is absolutely not protected by that wall at all.
I think he's inside of a truck though. I think he thought he was safe. Oh boy, that probably went right through his window. I
It
wouldn't.
gets Blue Falconed pretty hard. Just
Blue
remember,
Falcon.
when shit blows up, the thing that's being blown up goes somewhere. Protect yourself accordingly. Up next, we have some security cam footage of some guys being bros. And by that, I mean a dude going into his buddy's office, grabbing his loaded handgun, pointing it in his
God.
hand,
Why?
and getting the surprise inside. This clip is giving me hardcore Starship Troopers flashbacks.
The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
Also, if you haven't seen Starship Troopers,
Still can't believe that's Gary Busey's son. Okay, my goodness. Yeah. Don't grab other people's guns. And second of all, don't point said guns at your own hand. And third of all, don't pull the trigger. What the frick? There are so many mistakes made in this picture.
before, you absolutely need to. But in this clip, I'm not exactly what was to gain from putting your hand in front of the gun and then pulling the trigger. Like, obviously we have so many gun safety fuck-ups here. He grabbed his homie's gun without clearing it, so treating every gun as if it's loaded. Putting his finger on the trigger even though he wasn't ready to shoot, and pointing it at something he, probably wasn't willing to destroy. Obviously grabbing somebody's gun, A, without permission, but without...
You just lost that friend. Like, if that was me, you're also gonna get a punch to the gut or something after doing that. It's like, dude, what the heck were you thinking? Let's get you to the dang hospital, and then I'm never seeing you again.
Without clearing it, and then pulling the trigger is just a brain dead thing to do. But the hand in front of the barrel before pulling the trigger is just...
Also, why did he have a gun there in the first place? Is he like part security or something?
Galaxy IQ move. But for somebody who
Jesus.
just watched the uncensored clip, good thing he's right-handed. Now, our Darwin Award-winning clip here is actually a story that I heard many years ago, but I didn't realize there was footage of it until just recently. So here's the brief overview of the story, and here's the post that made me want to dig into it again. In 2017, YouTube stuntman Pedro Ruiz, aka the Crazy Pedro, wanted to see if a hardcover encyclopedia could stop a bullet from a 50 caliber
Oh no.
Desert Eagle. He asked
Why would you stand in front of that? Oh dear God.
his pregnant girlfriend to shoot the book while he stood behind it.
Oh no.
When she shot, the bullet went through the encyclopedia and claimed Pedro's life. Essentially, from digging into this a bit, the kid wanted to be a gun tuber, and in a completely stupid act, decided to put his life literally on the line to do it, which YouTube would not have allowed anyway. You can't do shit like that.
No.
But it kind of shows, even back in 2017, kind of the lengths that people will go to try to get their bit of internet fame. Trust me, bro, I've been where you are. I wanted this job like hell in 2017 too. Trust me, being a gun tuber is not always all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
But still, you know, as the saying
Especially when you're dealing with the rules of YouTube.
goes, best job I ever had. No, I was very
Best job I ever had. Oh man, I remember Fury and them saying that all the
familiar
time.
with this story. I'd heard it a couple dozen times, but it recently resurfaced again, and then I found the link to the video. Now, obviously, it's
man.
only the first part, so it's not graphic or anything, but if you're sensitive to this kind of stuff, it is pretty grim.
I really just want to see if a 50 caliber bullet can go through a book.
It probably will.
What sticks out this video the most to me is how much it actually humanizes Pedro. Like, I can sympathize with him. Like, there's clips of him getting pissed at trucks driving by, ruining his audio.
What's the point of this? I really just want to see if damn trucks.
You know, it's easy to just dismiss somebody, call them a dumbass, and laugh at a headline. But actually watching somebody laugh with their girlfriend, having no idea that they are minutes away from death, that's pretty heavy.
I'm just not
Yeah.
gonna just set it and just shoot it. No, I'm going
You probably should have.
to stand behind it, and Mona Lisa is going to shoot it.
Now, he was putting a lot of faith in his girlfriend's hands, but to be fair to her, I mean, looking at that photo of the book, she hit pretty much right on the money. The problem was, I just, why not test this first? Why not test this book first? I mean, if you're going to be doing a stupid stunt like this, I mean, at least know for a fact how it's going to end. God, this one's it's personally frustrating to me. I'm just
Yeah, some people. That's all I can say. Some people.
putting, like, through my eyes, like, I'm just thinking of accidentally inspiring some kid to do this. That's why I try to focus so much on safety, guys. Like, I just can't, like, you have to take this stuff seriously.
And honestly, that's why I like Brandon Herrera so much, is because he emphasizes the safety of it here. This is a lesson of safety and control, not doing stupid stuff that is going to cost people their lives like this. Poor guy. I wish he was around to hear us call him an idiot.
So if I'm gonna die, I'm pretty much ready to go to heaven right now.
Why? You're having a kid!
If I die, I'll be ready for Jesus.
Maybe he wanted to go.
He probably won't accept me into the pearly gates because how stupid this is, but
God damn it.
I have confidence that my girlfriend will hit the book and not me.
Well, even though I agree with Pedro,
Well, she hit the book. It's the book that cost you.
what he did was stupid. I do kind of
I wonder if she got charged for manslaughter for going along with it, though.
personally hope Jesus did still accept him. Stupid as the stunt might be, Pedro seemed like a good enough kid, and that's a rough way to go. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
I believe his girlfriend ended up like doing a few months for a manslaughter charge out of this
Of course, I had a feeling.
whole ordeal. I think I heard she did like a couple months in prison for that. Let me actually verify that. Oh, fuck me, he's my age.
Oh dear.
We were both born in 95. Talk about two parallel life paths that
I'm older than you? Oh my god.
splitting. Yeah, wow. Yep, she was
I'll be the one running for Congress.
sentenced to 180 days in jail. God, what a fucked case. Just goes to show, like, look, guys, I know you see us do cool gun stuff all the time, right? But please remember, as fun as they can be and as useful of a tool as they can be, they're not toys. You have to treat them with respect. Doing something stupid and showing off to your friends on Instagram is not worth your life. Just please, guys, remember what I've told you guys here and everywhere else. Remember the rules of gun safety and treat every weapon with respect. Because I really don't want to see one of you guys winning a Darwin Award. So with that in mind, that wraps this episode of the Darwin Awards. If you'd like to check out other Darwin Awards videos, we've got them in a series down below. I appreciate you guys staying all the way to the end of the video. And as always, I'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Well, that's a sad one to end that on.
Now, if you think Arab weapon celebration, Freudian slip. Now, if you think Arab, fuck.
Doing it live! Okay, well, I need to stop hitting that right when it ends. Well, I thank you very much for joining me through this episode, and it definitely did teach a few valuable lessons on that. One, if you don't know something is definitely going to block something, you might want to test it first, or else it might cost you. Once again, we will learn be very darn safe with tannerite, and maybe hold off on visiting any weddings if you're going to the Middle East. Well, I want to thank you all very much for watching this with me here. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like or a dislike if you didn't like or did like it. And please do leave any comments for anything else that you want me to react towards in said comments. And please do subscribe to help follow along more in the future and help build up my community. I want to thank you once again, and be sure to live life to the max. I'm out!